Hey guys, it's Miss Barlett. We're going to be drawing an owl together today, a really cool, silly looking owl. Your paper is kind of small today. You can draw vertically like this, or you can turn it horizontally like this. Doesn't really matter. Either way is fine. The first thing we're going to do together is draw a frame around the edges of our artwork. So use your pencil right now close to the edges of your paper and draw a straight line that goes on all four sides of your paper. They don't have to be perfect lines. They can be a little wiggly. It's totally okay. So it should look something like this. The next thing I'd like you to do is write your name on the bottom part of the frame that you just drew, nice and neatly so we can all read it. Perfect. I'm going to draw my owl nice and big on this sheet of paper, and I'm going to start with his big crazy eyes. So I'm going to start near the top with 2 circles. And they are going to be touching like this. 1 and 2. They're not perfectly the same, that's totally okay. Inside of these circles, I'm going to draw, guess what? Another circle. Like that. And then I'm going to draw his eyeballs. Now you can make them look really silly if you want one eye at the top and one eye at the bottom, or maybe they're looking in different directions, or they can be right in the middle doing the exact same thing. It doesn't matter. But those eyes are going to be smaller circles, and then you can color them in like this. Now you guys have a pencil, you don't have to color it in with the pencil, but once you get that Sharpie, you can color those in. Next, I'm going to draw his beak. And it's shaped like a little letter V, and it goes right here from one eye to the other. That's easy peasy. Awesome. Next, I'm going to make his body. I'm going to draw a letter U that goes from one eye down close to the bottom and up to the other eye, like that. I'm going to connect his head with like a little rainbowy shape at the top between his 2 eyes, like that. Then I'm going to give him some little feathers at the top, kind of like a curvy triangle. Put one on each side, like that. The next thing I'm going to do is going to draw some little claws down here at the bottom for the branch that he will be resting on. So down here on one side, I'm going to draw just kind of like a W shape. 1, and then 2, like that. Pretty easy. Now to finish him up, I'm going to give him a few things. Number 1, I'm going to give him a branch to be standing on. So I'm going to draw a bumpy line from one side to the other. But when I get to his body, I stop and then continue to draw on the other side. I want one side of the branch to be thicker than the other. So I'm going to draw close here. But then I want the line to sort of separate on this side. I'm going to add a little branch that's coming off over here maybe, like this. And maybe another one up here. If you want to add a little leaf, you can. Now, my favorite part is going to be giving him some patterns and decorations. So to give him a place for some patterns, I'm going to draw another letter U. I drew this big letter U here. I'm going to go in a little bit, and I'm going to draw another letter U to sort of represent his belly. Now, at your table, I've given you a sheet of paper that has some cool examples of lines and patterns. Now you can add lines and patterns in lots of places for this owl. A really cool place for some lines and patterns would be here around his eyes. I'm going to draw a zigzag kind of pattern. And I'm going to go all the way around the circle with the zigzag. If you choose a different kind of pattern, you can do your own kind of pattern. I'm going to go all the way around the circle. Another good place to add some patterns would be here and on his belly. So if you want to have lines that go around like this, that would be cool. Like that. Maybe you want sort of a polka dot pattern on his belly. Whatever you want. I'm pretty happy with that. Once you're finished with your owl, think about what you could add to the background. So owls are nocturnal animals, so think about what you might see in the sky. Like the moon, or maybe some stars. You can draw whatever you want. Your owls look awesome. Once you're finished with your pencil, you're going to trace everything with a Sharpie. Use a big fat pink eraser to clean everything up a little bit, and then you're ready for coloring. They look great. Great job, guys.